wasted. My heart grows heavy. Don't taste me rushing.
Hello everybody, as you know, I am Marcus, and I wish whether you are young or old enough, you are still enjoying your life, right? And today, I would like to share a couple things about my life in Australia. The first days I set foot in this country. Okay, actually, the days before going to here, I was really excited, eagerly counting every single day, and I just waiting to go. And I prepared everything very carefully. Winter clothes, because I come here in the mid-winter. And everything is possible. 2 large suitcases and a very big backpack. It means I was really exciting. Do you know, I even had taken a Paris course because I thought learning a Paris skills were advantage in case arriving here. Before going, I didn't have deep regret of any individuals, while everybody in my family felt the separation. I had no feeling, because at that time I just wanted to go as soon as possible. Even when I set foot at the airport, I had no feeling at all. I was very confident because I think today the technology is connected every day and every time. If we were in the Sahara Desert, we could still catch the 4G and turn on the Facebook, Yellow, and talk with your friend, talk with your family, and everyone. I don't know, can you understand my feeling? It means I didn't fear anything, I didn't care, and I just wanted to go. When I first stepped on the plane, I saw the shadow of people gradually fading away, waving, waving, and eventually I didn't see anyone. Thus no longer around me a laughter, dozens of grandparents, parents and friends as before. Everything around me felt lonely and strange. Of course, I was still enthusiastic and very exciting. However, accompanied with the excitement feeling was a feeling I hadn't ever experienced since I was born. As a child, I lived with my family, friends around me, and of course, I just spoke Vietnamese. When I got into the plane, everyone didn't speak Vietnamese, even steward and stewardess. I started to punch out my English and show off and win slash. Hello, can I have a coffee cup please? Actually, I know English, so I'm not too much afraid of. Unlike many people in Vietnam fought to export labor in the ancient Europe or Russia, I had already prepared for the language and even culture. Actually, I am not too much confident about my English because this is the first time I lived in the English environment. And finally, the plane also took off, and the engine's noise off. It hissed up on the air. The plane was lifted up on the air, and when it's in the air, it was very quiet. Everything was like a bird ride. The comparisons might be a bit offensive to the plane, but actually it didn't shake. There were times there were storms or something, then it felt normal. nothing happened. It was like taking a bus. After sitting for nearly 8 hours on the plane, I also arrived and make on the procedure of entry and exit at the airport. It lasted more than 30 minutes. In the process, I also felt a little scared as people thought me so handsome and didn't allow me to enter. 1 minute for undeserved confidence was gone. I finished the procedure. And then I had my sister pick it up. 8 hours on the plane already. You know, my phone was nearly out of battery. And finally, I opened the airport door. I stepped out of the airport. Do you know anything? There was a cold wind, actually from the outside blowed on me. And I felt cold, but the cold made me very blissful. I yelled, "Are you serious? This country is a heaven." I was used to the hot weather in Vietnam, but I didn't understand why the cold with the 10 degrees I wasn't frozen to the marrow. Even the atmosphere I'm breathing, it was clear, made me comfortable, and like keeping a peppermint candy in my mouth. I got into the car and rode the ride to my sister's house. On the way, I saw the road signs. What beautiful this country was! Many trees, clean, and beautiful roads. That was the first feeling I had in Australia. Cold, but very sweet. Clean road, and very fast. I took a train to come to the Melbourne City Loop, standing in a high building and overlooking the city. I called to my mother for a little time, around 2 or 3 minutes. Toot, toot, toot. My mother heard the phone. Hello? I don't know whether you can feel my feeling or not, but after an hour away from home, and now in a different country, completely away from Vietnam and ocean, completely strange in all aspects, and I heard a voice of my loved ones, speaking Vietnamese, that's feeling like no separation. And I did say much to my mom, because when I got home, I could charge my battery and chat with my mom later. So I just reported to her, I have already arrived safely.